Hey guys, it's Crazy Coupons and I'm back again today with some more crazy news. You're not going to believe this, but we have another Dollar General clearance event coming up, and we're going to go over all of the details in today's video. But first, before we get started, if you haven't already subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting on. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's right down below this video, and it is absolutely free. And if you like these videos and you want to see more, please let me know by hitting that thumbs up button and leaving a comment down in the comment section below. All right, now let's go ahead and get into it. Up first, I do want to give you guys a fair warning that today might be a video kind of day. I have already uploaded one video going over some run deals and glitches that you definitely don't want to miss out on. You're watching video number 2 right now, and it's looking like I might be uploading a third video for you guys later on today. So make sure that you stick around and stay tuned. But for now, let's go ahead and talk about this DG clearance event. When is it going to start? Well, it's going to start tomorrow on Friday, which is October the 18th, and it is going to run through Sunday, October the 20th, which means that you guys can include these deals in with your 5 off $25 scenarios. What's going to be included? Well, this clearance event is going to be a little bit different from our last clearance event because Dollar General has decided that this is a seasonal clearance event, meaning that our clearance section and our core POG items are not going to be included. More on that in just a few minutes. Let's go ahead and talk about what we know will be included in this clearance event. Up first, we have our lawn and garden category. So all of those items that just dropped down to 70% off will be an additional 50% off during this clearance event. And when I tell you all, this is a huge category of items. It would not surprise me if there are not thousands and thousands of items out there that are now 70% off at DG, but again, they will be an additional 50% off during this clearance event, making them 85% off. And don't forget, on top of that, we have tons and tons of hidden clearance items. Now, I have already uploaded one video sharing with you guys some of the hidden items that I have found, but I do have a part 2 coming up for you all soon, so stick around and stay tuned for that. Next up, we have our Pink Square Swim and Summer toys. These also just dropped down to 70% off, and they are going to be an additional 50% off during this clearance event, making those 85% off. And again, this is another huge category of items. So we're going to talk Pink Square hidden clearance in a video coming soon. Next up, we have our yellow dot accessories. Now this category also dropped down to 70% off on Tuesday, and during this clearance event, they are going to be an additional 50% off. So here's a look at just a few of the items that are included in this category. And again, I hate to repeat myself, but this is another huge category of items, so stick around and stay tuned for a visual video for our yellow dot category. Now, I also wanted to mention there are several exclusions with our lawn and garden, Pink Square, and our yellow dot categories. Get a list of exclusions together for you all, but it's our typical items. So usually the hoses and charcoal are excluded from the lawn and garden. The chalk and bubbles are usually excluded from our Pink Square Swim and Summer toys, and then our flip-flops and sandals are usually excluded from our yellow dot category. All right, now up next we have our red dot home category. These items are currently sitting at regular price. They are not on our clearance markdown list just yet, but during this clearance event, they will be 50% off of their regular price. And I know that a lot of you have already started picking these items up at 50% off when they have been included in our sales events and our clearance events. So here's a look at just a few of the items that are included. Look high, look low, look everywhere you go. We have everything from pillows and blankets to stuffed animals. We have all kinds of organizational items like these baskets right here. We also have lights, little novelty lights, which would make great Christmas presents. So we have all kinds of goodies included in this category. But now this goes for all of our categories included in our clearance events. Please do not forget to scan the item before you go up to the register. Make sure that you have your correct store location set because, as we know, with these Dollar General clearance events, prices can vary from store to store. You might be at a store where they are taking an additional 50% off, but you have a store set in your app where it's taking an additional 70% off. And we don't want any surprises like that once we get up to the register. So always make sure you have your correct store location set and scan before you go up to the register. Now, next up, we have our blue and yellow star toys. These are going to be on sale. Buy one, get one 75% off. So the same sale that we had during our last clearance event. There are a ton of different toys included in this sale. But again, make sure that you scan the item before you go up to the register to make sure the sale is showing up underneath the item. Now, while we're taking a look at some of the blue and yellow star toys, I do want to go ahead and mention we have a second promotion going on right now with the DG toys, and that is when you spend $75 on select toys, you are going to save an additional 25% off at the register. Now, we did talk about this promotion during the last clearance event, but I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of a heads up, especially for all of the new couponers and clearance shoppers out there. Dollar General runs this promotion pretty much every year around this time, and typically it will run up until Christmas time. I did try during the last clearance event to stack both the BOGO 75% off sale with the Spend 75 promo, but unfortunately it only applied one or the other and not both. But keep in mind, we still have several weeks until Christmas, and now DG will start to shift from having all of these clearance events to having a lot of 3-day sales. So fingers crossed, hopefully we will run into a really good toy sale where this Spend 75, save 25% off promo will stack and work together. All right, now last but certainly not least, we have a buy one, get one free sale on vases and toss pillows. This sale is going to start tomorrow on Friday, October the 18th and run through October the 24th. So keep that in mind and mark it down on your calendar. And here's a look at your cheat sheet. We have our additional 50% off categories up there at the top. We have the red dot category in the middle and the blue and yellow star toys down there at the bottom. Now, at the beginning of this video, I did mention that we were going to talk a little bit more about the clearance section and POG clearance items. Now, obviously, since this is a seasonal clearance event, we're not going to have any coupon matchups. I'm not going to be uploading any videos like that. But I did want to go ahead and give you guys a heads up because I do see this a lot, especially when we have seasonal clearance events where certain stores will decide that they are going to include the clearance section anyway. Now, does that mean that those items are going to automatically ring up the additional 50% off? No, that actually means that the manager has to make a decision on whether or not they are going to manually override those prices at the register for you. Again, not all stores will do this, but it might be something that you run into. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. And that's going to wrap it up for me for now. But make sure that you go back and check out the video that I uploaded for you all earlier today. And that's going to be it for me for now. But y'all know the drill. Stick around and stay tuned because I'll have more crazy deals coming at you all very soon. So before you go, don't forget to do all of the things. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope y'all have a beautiful day. And I'll see you on the next one.